Hey guys, and welcome back to Z3 Cubing. Today I'm going to solve a 2x2 through 7x7, each without the core. So over the years in this channel, I've done a number of challenges where I take a magnetic speed cube and solve it without the core. So basically on these cubes, all the edges and corners are connected to each other with magnets. Their purpose is to give the cube more tactile feedback and allow you to turn more accurately while speed cubing. But if you take out all the pieces except the edges and corners, you can kind of assemble it in this weird way like this, so that they're only being held together with the magnets and not the normal screw and spring core mechanism. This makes the cube quite a lot harder to solve because you have to resist it falling apart in your hands with every single turn, but it makes it a lot more fun as well. So let's get these cubes all scrambled up, and then we can go ahead and begin with the challenge of solving a 2x2 through 7x7 without the cores. So we're going to get started here with the 2x2 in 3, 2, 1, and go. So of course this cube is the easiest out of all of them. It solves exactly the same, except for the fact that it's a little bit harder to hold together. Alright, I'm now almost done with the 3x3, which was actually a little bit easier to turn than the 2x2, but you can get these weird parity cases in PLL like this because it has no centers. So let's go ahead and fix that now. Alright, we're now just finishing up edge pairing on the 4x4. As you can see, this is the kind of crazy difficulty it takes to do an inner layer turn without the core on a bigger cube. But here we go, we have edge pairing done. On these bigger cubes, it is quite a bit easier to solve them because there are no centers, so it doesn't take quite as long, but it is much more difficult to turn them than like on a 3x3. Alright, just finishing up my U-perm on the 5x5 here. This one actually went a lot faster than I was expecting. There's a lot of fun tricks you can do with edge pairing because there's no centers. So yeah, it actually went pretty quickly. The 6x6 on the other hand, I don't think will go so quickly if we get this one finished right here. No, don't fall apart. But yeah, I think this extra middle layer here in the 6x6, because it's an even layered puzzle, is going to make things a lot harder and take a lot longer. Alright, just to give you a bit of an idea of how hard it is to turn these inner layers on bigger cubes, I'm going to try and do the last move of edge pairing on camera. So basically you just kind of have to hold the bottom and the top at the same time, go around to each one of these edge pieces, and this time it's actually going very smoothly. This is a lot faster than it normally takes me. And then you just kind of hold it in midair until it snaps into place. And there we go, edge pairing is complete, and we are almost done with the 6x6. Let's just hope we don't get double parity or something. Alright, good news as we finish up the 6x6 with another U-perm. We only got PLL parity, which is the easier type of parity to fix. Same thing happened to me on the 4x4. So with one more double turn right here, we should have the 6x6 completed. We can set it in its spot right here. And now we are onto our last cube right here, the 7x7, which should actually be a little bit easier because the inside mechanism of this cube in particular is quite stable, especially compared to the 6x6. And here we go with the last few moves of the challenge. I believe this is my third Y-perm out of the 5 cubes that required PLL. So I have a 60% Y-perm rate right now. Anyway, yeah, the 7x7 was a lot easier to turn than the 6x6, I guess just because there's so much more locking inside of it than in the 6x6. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely did. And I'll see you guys next time.